Hey everybody, welcome to Man His Purpose, and this is a channel where we try to give you some advice, some insight, and some help while you're on your journey and on your path. Just like you, trying to reach that next next level in my life. So I figured I'd just no better way just to kind of reach out to some of the people that are just in the same place, and maybe we can grow together, and maybe I can learn from you guys. You talk in the comments, I'll talk back, so maybe we can help each other out. But today I want to talk about the women in your life. And I'm talking about your girlfriends, your wife, fiancés, or just dating around. The women in your life can be holding you back. Now, you may love you, they may want the best for you, but you may be putting yourself in a position to where you're allowing them for the time and attention that they may need and require, which will ultimately stop you from getting to where you need to be so you can be the best version of yourself, whether you want to be the best provider for them, for those who are around you. This is an uncomfortable conversation that most men don't tend to think about when they get in these relationships, or just dating out there on the market, where you're wasting time, you're swiping left and right on Tinder, Bumble, whatever the case may be. You're just losing that good energy where you can be putting that time, that focus, that dedication into fulfilling your purpose. And that's what all this channel is about man trying to find their purpose and fulfilling it. Not just understanding what that may be, but fulfilling that potential. So to bring this around, women are a beautiful thing. I understand that. Completely there with you. But that right woman in your life, she's going to help booster you. She's not going to hold you back. She's not going to be in that liability column when you break down in the assets and the liabilities and just in your life for the day-to-day things that feed you or take away from you. We all have desires and needs as men. I get that. I'm with you 1,000%. But are you going to allow that desire of wanting to be needed hold you back from doing what you have to get done? You want to get that new business venture off the ground. But Maddie wants to go out this weekend with Bill and her brother and their girlfriends, and that's taking away time from what you need to be doing. Again, when we talked about in the prior videos, compounding days. We need good days. We need to stack wins. And you may have to go on monk mode. Maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months, maybe 3 years. But you gotta lock in. And the woman that's right for you, if you're in that position to even be dating, may be holding you back. Let that really sink in. She may love you. She may be awesome. But if she's taken away from what you need to be doing and not allowing you that time to be focusing on your purpose, on your passions, and doing the day-to-day needs to fulfill that obligation, then you're wasting your time. You're lying to yourself, and you're allowing your actions to be dictated by somebody else. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I've been there. Again, all these things that I talk about, I'm guilty of. Again, I had a prior business. I had a girlfriend at the time, and I let my actions be dictated by her wants. It was a successful business. It could have flourished way more, but I allowed myself to become meek. And didn't fall into that proper male frame and allow her to take over, which eventually she broke up with me. I mean, for a slew of other things, but essentially I cucked myself. But you have to stay the course on your purpose, whether that's losing friends, family, whatever the case may be. You have to be selfish with your time. You have to be selfish. Now, there's a perfect balance. Doesn't really exist. Not till you get to your desired end goal. Until then, you have to lock the hell in, my friend. You cannot be distracted. I sit there and see guys, and again, these things all I'm guilty of. Sitting there wasting time, swiping left, swiping right, having meaningless conversations. Don't even meet half the girls you talk to. For what? When you could have been spending that time, 45 minutes, hour, on helping you get that needle move further. Whether that be, hitting the gym, working on that project, collaborating with friends on getting a venture off the ground, doing research. You got to understand, we get 80 years if we're lucky. We get 80 if we're lucky. You got to make them count. So again, you have to evaluate everybody around you. And that's even, like I said, your girlfriend, your fiance, that woman in your life. If she's really there for you, and she's really got your back, and she's really willing to hold you down, then you got a great thing going. Most women aren't. They want to meet you at the finish line. Hey, that's just the game. Not many women are gonna sit there and let you take that time to do what you need to get done. They have their wants and desires, and they're gonna hang that over your head. And most men that are meek, you're gonna fall into the trap. You're gonna fall off your mission, on your purpose, just to appease her. Then what happens 3-4 years down the road? She leaves you. And now you're 3-4 years behind the ball. Oh, now I want to get that venture, where that venture could have been moving and grooving by this time. So again, you have to really evaluate if you should even be dating at this point on your process and in your journey. Really consider that. Is this viable? Is this going to help me? Because again, it's going to take you away from time. It's going to take you away from resources. If you find the right one. Today's gals are a different breed of animal. Trust me. I'm a nurse. I work with these women all day. I worked all over the U.S. It's a different type of gal out there. Not saying that there aren't good women out there, because they're good women, but they're few and far between. A woman that's going to sit there and allow you to grow and flourish and to give you that time to what you need to do is few and far between. But you're going to say, oh, Eric, man, she's this, she's that. But is she allowing you to be the best version of you? Is she? Is she willing to sit in the house for the next 3-4 months, 6-8 months, while you're just sitting there working on the computer, working in the garage, working on doing the research, doing, building or doing whatever it is that you need to be doing, fulfilling your obligation and purpose to yourself? Is she? So I say this to bring us to the forefront. You need to evaluate yourself. Are you in a position to be having a relationship? And if so, is it adding value to you? Or is it subtracting away from you, your energy, your resources, your time? I'm 35, I don't got time to be wasting. You're either on the mission or you're not with the mission. You have to be honest, you have to talk to these people, you have to let it be known. And hold your frame and hold your court. You cannot allow yourself to be bent and pulled different ways. If you want to go start that new business, you want that new role at your company, then it's got to be balls to the wall to it. There's no half speed. You got to run through that motherfucking wall. But ask yourself, are you willing to really do what you have to do so you can live how you want to live? I can't answer that for you. You need to evaluate yourself, your situation, and come to that determination on your own. Like I said, this channel here is just to kind of help you, guide men just like me, just kind of where we're at in life, and that are, trying to fulfill their purpose and their obligation to themselves. A half-empty glass can't fill the other cups, but if you pour into yourself, you can start pouring into other people. So I want you to reach your potential. I want you to be the best version of yourself. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm not telling you to buy anything. Invest in yourself. Invest in some education courses and stuff. Invest in yourself. But I'm not here to sell you anything. I just want you to be the best version that you can be. And I hope this helps, man. I'll see you on the road to success, my friend.